Hey guys, welcome back. So today we're going to be talking about a protocol called Drops. This is a video review sponsored by the team at Drops, actually. So what is Drops? It's an instant loans market for JPEGs, NFTs, DeFi assets, and the Metaverse. Drops is the bank of the Metaverse, essentially. In particular, in the video, we're going to focus on the platform's key features, such as its collateral, lending pools, native token, and the security, among some other things we're going to look into. I do find this quite interesting, and that's why I did take up this review, because what we're doing here is we're kind of looking into the future of DeFi, right? This is cutting edge, bleeding edge stuff. Strap in. Let's go. Roll it.
Tell me how you do it. She won't tell anyone. She said it'd be better if you only just tell her. Take the life for like we're having fun.
Welcome back to Crypto Mischief, where I talk about my favorite thing in the entire world, goddamn cryptocurrency. That's right. So let's get into Drops. Let's find out what it is. We're going to check out the site. We're going to have a look at some of the NFTs we can use in it, and also the other tokens which we can put into it to yield farm with, right? So Drops is a platform that offers loans for NFTs and decentralized finance, essentially, right? Assets, okay? Unlocking the additional value with idle assets, as well as bringing in scalability and utility to NFTs. So for example, if you have some stable coins or some ETH or Bitcoin, rat Bitcoin, right, lying around, you're not using them, you can use them in this platform to earn Drops token. You can also take the NFTs that you have, which are high value assets, right? And you can use them as collateral to borrow crypto. Using Drops, decentralized autonomous organization, or a DAO, right? Clients may utilize any asset to build a lending pool in an unrestricted way without the need for any approval. Through the protocol, users may take advantage of their idle DeFi tokens and NFTs to secure trustless loans and earn additional yield by leveraging your assets. Imagine if you could take one of your NFTs and put it into Aave. This is kind of what we have at the moment, right? So from the landing page here of Drops, drops.co, right? Links in the description. Check it out to learn and educate yourself, okay? You can see here the loans market at the moment is growing. It's grown now to over $10 million, which is fantastic. We can launch the DApp straight there. But first we'll go through a little bit about what's going on with this. It is tied into this token called DOP, right? And it is available on Uniswap. It's available on Gate already, and it's available on MEXC Global. And how exactly does it work, right? Well, it's quite well illustrated here, okay? So you'd select a lending pool. So here we do have some famous NFTs from around the world. We have CryptoPunks here, we have Bored Ape Yacht Club here, and we have Mutant Ape Yacht Club right down there, okay? They're the three we're going to be paying attention to today for what we can do with them. Select the lending pool, choose an existing lending pool that accepts your NFT, then supply the NFT as collateral. Collateral value is determined by the NFT floor TWAP Oracle, which they use. They have their own Oracle on the site to find out the floor price of your NFT, to find out the value of it, okay? Then borrow against your NFT. Instantly borrow up to 30% of the NFT collateral value. That's unbelievable. Then manage your credit. Don't exceed your borrow limit, or you may liquidate your NFT, which is the risk, okay, of lending protocols. If you don't know about that, you really need to research it before you get into anything like this, of course. So what we're doing is we're earning yield with our NFTs. You earn DOP by obtaining a loan and stake your stable coins at yield farms to make your NFT go brr, yeah, print DOP with your NFTs. So we can quickly get into the Twitter for DOP, okay, where they'll keep you pretty well up to date with everything that's happening. Their last announcements were the DOP's DAO mainnet has officially launched. This was 3 days ago, okay? Users can now collateralize their NFT collections through their lending pools. Collateralized loans with Drops unleash the full potential of your NFTs in DeFi. So coming into the DApp, right? We come here, launch DApp. Okay, we have two lending pools available at the moment. We either have NFTs or tokens. So we'll check out the NFTs, because that's really what's standing it as a completely different kind of beast compared to Compound or Aave or Geist over and Phantom, okay? This is a lending protocol that accepts NFTs. So well, here we have a list of the NFTs that it currently does accept. You can see so far $6.67 million worth of NFTs have been staked in here, borrowing out just under $1 million. We have Bored Ape Yacht Club, Mutant Ape Yacht Club, and crypto punks, which are called Fi punks here because looks like you need to go into the punk wrapper to be able to put it into here, okay? So very high assets, right? We have here, if we have a look through, we have crypto punks, Bored Ape Yacht Club, of course, very, very popular NFT now, with also their own token. See here some of the floor prices on these: 77 ETH, 94 ETH, yeah, 100 ETH, extremely expensive, right? And then we also do have Mutant Ape Yacht Club right here, okay? These are the three types of NFTs. These are looking to be around about 18 to 20 to 25 ETH, roughly. We can spend more time on that if we want, but you know, time is money. So if you have a Bored Ape Yacht Club, right, you would come here, you click here into that, then you would be able to supply your Bored Ape Yacht Club to the drops loans that you need to prove it first. And you would be earning that APY of DOP token, right, getting 27.51% APY of DOP token rewarded to you. You could then decide that you want to use your NFT as collateral, click this on, and then borrow out either USDC or ETH from the value of your Bored Ape Yacht Club NFT to 30%. Is the way I understand it, which is quite fantastic, right? We can come here and see some positions, what's happening, right? Well, here's the oracle, which tells the floor price of everything, okay? So market at the moment, you know, ETH is sitting around $2,500. Wow, it's gone down a bit today. The CryptoPunks floor is $148,000. Bored Ape Yacht Club is $290,000. And Mutant Ape Yacht Club is $66,000. If that would be the floor for them all, okay? So that's quite unbelievable. The price of a JPEG is insane, right? So then you can see here we do have some big whales staking in here. Let's view this guy. Then we can see what's going on, right? He's supplied 3 of his NFTs, and he's also supplied 100 ETH, okay? Which has supplied him in with just about $400,000, and he's borrowed out there $100,000 of that, about 25%. Is what he's doing there. So he's using 3 NFTs and some ETH, and he's just borrowing money, you know, and he's getting paid in this drop token. And that's what it's all about. Let's have a quick look at drop token. So you can find drop token on CoinGecko. As I said, you can buy it on gate.io or on MEXC. You can also buy it on Uniswap, okay? It's on the Ethereum chain. Currently, the market cap for DOP token is only $6 million. And if we want to look at this and the potential of it, okay, we will come over to something like Compound, because this is essentially what we're doing here is it's Compound, but you're able to use your NFTs, right? And we do have the market cap of Compound at 677 million. So, you know, that is a 100x right there. That is the way I see it, okay? If Drops is successful in obtaining, right, and it can achieve a market cap of that, then let's see what happens right there. So here we do have the Drops pool. This is where we can take some tokens. We select this one, and we can supply various different DeFi tokens into also for lending and to earn the DOP token and to borrow off your collateral, right? We have USDC, Rat Bitcoin, Engine, ETH, Matic, and DOP, which we can all put in here, use them as collateral, and then borrow out again. The APYs in here are not bad, actually, quite competitive. So we do have stablecoin of the APY there of 2.7, and DOP is quite nice actually, and 1.65 on your USDC. You can even put the DOP in there and get a 1% on that, just over 1%. The point of this DOP token, it is a governance token for Drops DAO. DOP has the authority to allocate liquidity incentives across lending pools and make decisions on the future of the protocol. It's your governance token, right? To use it as a governance token, you need to lock your DOP to obtain vote escrewed DOP, VE DOP, in order to be able to engage in the voting staking process. So people lock up their DOP token to vote for the pools in the protocol, essentially. Something quite fantastic about Drops is the fact that it's quite feeless, okay? Apart from the blockchain transactions for the network you're using, engaging with Drops loans protocol is actually completely free. So that's fantastic. There's no dev fee that's going around from like taking a slice of your NFT or any of the tokens you're putting in there. That's not how it works. So that's a really great positive about this platform. Coming into the document section of DOPs, just for the last part of this, we're going to have a look at the tokenomics of this DOP token. And we can see here that the LP mining that we're doing here by adding our tokens into the Drop protocol is going to be running for 5 years, with 510,000 tokens being minted in total over that time, which is pretty good actually. Okay, and the ecosystem also have incentives and rewards for 10 years in the ecosystem. So those are the two that I'm mostly interested in, because that's what I can gain from this if I use it. In here, they also do have a interesting part about risk, which we need to be aware of for any lending protocol. As with any decentralized protocol, there are some risks to consider before using the Drops Loans protocol. This includes smart contract risk, which involves the possibility of a bug within the protocol's code. Drops DAO will undertake the appropriate measures, including third-party audits, to minimize the risk. However, there is a non-zero chance that a bug may remain, right? This is audited by PEC Shield, by the way, I believe. There's also a liquidation risk associated with using the borrowing function in the protocol. Users are clearly communicated collateral ratios and limits, which will need to be adhered to in order to avoid liquidation of the collateral. And they do have a quick tutorial here. Let's go through it and let's see quickly how to do it, okay? So to get started with Drops Loans, simply click on the Launch App button at the Drops homepage. Once your wallet's connected, you'll be able to view all the assets compatible with the protocol. From here, you can lend your assets as well as borrow against them. So let's say we have a Bored Ape Yacht Club. Okay, let's say we have one. We select our asset to supply to the protocol by clicking on it to supply the column on the left. A window will appear requesting access to the token selected. Approve the asset for use by the protocol by clicking the Enable button and approving the transaction. Enter the quantity of your tokens you wish to supply to the protocol, then press the Supply button, approve the transaction in your wallet, or of course enter the number of NFTs you want to supply as well. Give the transaction some time to confirm. Once it's complete, your supplied assets will be shown clearly in the supply section of the dashboard. Borrow on the asset, okay? Obtain that loan. To borrow on an asset, you will need to enable one of the supplied assets for use as collateral to borrow against. To enable an asset for use as collateral to borrow against it, click the switch in the collateral column. Confirm this by clicking the Enter Market button in the pop-up window. Confirm the transaction in your wallet. Now you're ready to borrow against this collateral. Click on the asset that you wish to borrow in the Borrow column on the right, then enter the quantity that you want to borrow. Click the Borrow button on the pop-up window and confirm the transaction. Once it's confirmed, you can view your loan position in the dashboard. This displays the total value of your loan position, the quantity of the token borrowed, and the estimated rate of return on that. As you can see here, they have borrowed some engine token, right? Then eventually we do have to repay the loan, right? Or you will not be able to take your Bored Ape Yacht Club out of the lending pool, right? So once you're done with your borrowed funds, you must repay them via the protocol. To do this, click the asset you wish to repay from the Borrow column and make sure that you select the Repay tab. Then click the Repay button, confirm the transaction in your wallet. And that's it, you've successfully repaid your first loan. You can then double check that you've repaid the whole loan and see that the blue slider now says 0%, right? So you'll check that your loan is now 0%. Then from that point, because you've repaid your loan, you could then decide, okay, I'm gonna take my Bored Ape Yacht Club NFT out of the protocol completely and go and flip it on OpenSea or whatever, or you could add in some more or borrow some more money, keep them in there, keep earning the Drops token. There's many ways that you can use this platform. Quite cool, quite cool. So the native yield that we want, right? So claiming native yield is added directly to the respective assets pools. You can withdraw your growing share of the pool at any time simply by withdrawing the asset from the protocol. To withdraw your native yield and or principal deposit, click on the asset in the supply column. So your native yield will be here. He's supplied $500 worth of USDC and he's earning more USDs with that and also earning the DOT token at the same time. These will be the liquidity mining rewards, DOP token. Accrued liquidity mining rewards can be viewed in real time by clicking on the wallet information. So there we are. So that is Drops, okay? So either supplying tokens, earning on your token and earning the DOP token with the ability to borrow off your deposited assets, or taking in your NFTs and getting them in here and getting some borrowed cash from that, which is extremely interesting for me, okay? It's making me kind of tempted actually to come in here and get one of these Mutant Ape Yacht Clubs. For 22 ETH though, oof. And this is all speculating on the fact that do we think that the price of these highbrow NFTs are going to continue to go up, you know? Like we do have also the release of ApeCoin, which has really sent the Bored Ape Yacht Club into another stratosphere in terms of how valuable they are for holders of these NFTs, and they're only growing more and more use case for them. So it would mean if you're using something such as a Bored Ape Yacht Club as collateral in a lending protocol, the value of it is going to possibly, right, not financial advice, but just possibly in the next 5 years, it's going to go even higher than it is right now, much higher, okay, depending on how it goes for them. So that would mean that what you're using as your collateral is continually growing at an ever expanding rate, which means you can borrow even more of it and get even higher payment of this DOP token. Very fascinating protocol. So I hope we all learned something today about the amazing potential that these high value NFTs really do have for the future of DeFi, because now this kind of like the forbidden door has been opened in a way. What else are we going to be able to do with the power of NFTs, blockchain, and decentralized finance? Fantastic. I've been Richie, Crypto Mischief. You guys, as always, have been fantastic. Please like, subscribe, and share this video if you want to learn more about the amazing power of DeFi. Peace. Don't get wrecked.
Tell me how you do